Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of. Finally, we are here. We got to this part. Secrets of the Plex, Season 2, Episode 1, Meeting Monty. I'm doing this a lot, but I'm finally here. And yes, the private chat is correct at the moment. I have indeed had a haircut today. So there you go. In fact, I actually also just washed it again to get rid of the fine hairs and impurities and stuff, and it is still wet. So yeah, that's currently fun. But oh well. Sometimes the chill down your spine is from the impending horror of the FNAF franchise, both as a genre and as a thing that has been executed. And sometimes it is just the fact that you didn't have time to dry your hair before the stream started. It's just events like these that happen. But oh well. Hopefully, the chaos of this stream shall be contained ever so slightly, because among the myriad of invites that I've actually sent out to different people, only one of them has actually joined, and arguably it is the one person who, never mind, two people have joined, and arguably one of them is the only person who truly matters in this situation. Actually, one of the two, I should say. That person, of course, being Bonnie the Bunny.
Hello, Mr. Jacob. Are you ready for another 3 hours of chaos?
No, but I'm doing it anyway.
Attaboy.
Okay, but don't worry, we're not alone today either, because, of course, you're the chaos mediator. We need the chaos instigator. So, of course, KW's back.
Listen, I will apologize for what happened yesterday. I was confused by the questions. I missed the cues that Bunny gave me to stop talking. And so I will no longer do the talking. Bunny will do the talking.
To be fair, you did actually tell Bond to, come in here, and they refused. So if there was a little bit of a delay as far as the messages went through, that was not entirely on you, at least. But oh well, we're missing one person, of course, because, like I said, the rule is 2 guests plus the person who created the video. And so, in this case, we have another guest who I think everyone is all aware of. She is a girl who has absolutely pinpoint expertise on the FNAF franchise and several opinions. And that, of course, I'm sure people can guess who it is. Emily.
No.
I'm not that.
I was trying to make it sound like it was BB, and so then you were the subversion of expectations. I was pulling a Toriyama on people.
Bloody miracle. Is my mic... Oh, now it's working. It wasn't working like 2 minutes ago. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Okay. I should have put Taylor and Mira's VAs in the... Oh, I had to put you in the thumbnail.
And Monty's.
Well, okay, that's too many names. At some point, the title will get too long if I do that. But oh well.
No, put the two that really matter.
Of course, yeah. Okay. But either way, we're here. The title does say "Review Secrets of the Plex," and that's what we're here to do. So here we go.
Let's go!
Loud warning, by the way. The beginning is kind of loud. It has a bit of a... You'll see. Just turn it down for the beginning.
All right. Okay, it's on 5% right now.
Hello, everyone. This is Bond speaking.
Ah, my ears!
Give it 3 seconds. Give it 3 seconds, and then you can turn it back up.
Okay.
And before the episode starts,
you'll see.
I just wanted to update you.
Oh, right. Okay. Now I understand.
Hello. This is Imagine speaking.
I knew it. They were the same person the whole time. All the theories are correct.
They're brother and sister. At least that's what Bunny and Bunny told me.
They are siblings, yeah, but
Siblings,
Aren't,
yeah.
aren't you one of them? You're Bon. Why are you saying they? Oh, it's your characters are siblings, but yourselves are not. Okay, understood.
Yes. In this call, I am one person. I think.
I see.
To update you on some things that have been changed. Number 1, our Taylor voice actor has been changed to a YouTuber by the name of Jacob Butter.
Oh,
my
okay,
God.
right at the beginning. Okay.
Who's that guy?
Also, hang a second. Wait,
He's
you're saying that the voice actor was changed, but like, oh, was that because you announced somebody else before? Because I don't think there was ever like
in the
another.
trailer. Taylor used it.
Oh.
Taylor had a different voice actor.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay, fine. So I'm not Trailer Taylor. That's okay.
Trailer Taylor.
2,
Won't start this Dr. Seuss stuff again.
At least I'm trying this time.
No,
since we didn't
Oh,
that's how it starts.
apparently it's a little quiet. So okay. Normally that's not an issue on Restream. Normally it just amplifies everything. But there we go. 27%. See what it's like.
have a Monty voice actor
That's better.
available.
There we go.
I'm
Okay.
the one doing the voice of Monty.
Hold on. You are the one doing the voice of Monty. Bon just said in real life.
You're
Again.
the same person.
Mm.
Imagine's voice, me, is voicing Monty. I, BTB, am voicing Monty. All right.
Yeah, sure, that makes sense.
No hablo inglés. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Speaking French. I don't know.
Okay.
I just want
Please,
to say
I'm
like.
trying to mediate it. Please.
Okay. All right. All right.
Parle pas le anglais.
Okay. All right.
I apologize for the quality of it. With those 2 things out of the way, I hope you enjoy the episode.
Oh, I recognize those teeth anywhere. Definitely the same person.
There we go.
Just won't
Definitely.
cut off the- I definitely fixed that problem.
when the review comes out after the episode, yeah. Although I do like the improvement of having the other visuals behind the rolling text. That does help things a lot, other than just being a black screen the whole time.
Oh yeah, the old theme.
Yeah.
The old one was so boring.
I like the old thing. I'm just kidding. I think there's one more.
Yeah, I was gonna say the old theme is exactly the same as this one, except this one has more visuals to it.
And has a different music box.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this part I can understand. I mean like the part before. I don't care about this bit. This bit's always the boring bits.
Wow.
It
Jacob's
is.
bringing the heat.
Okay.
Ew, who's that?
I wonder.
Okay.
I wonder, Emily.
I don't know.
Yeah, a couple of reviews ago, of a different thing, I mentioned that revealing a character when you do like a shot of a character's feet or their legs or whatever, and then pan upwards, it only really works when it's done like this. This is what I was talking about. This is how you do it correctly because
Hear
it's
that,
revealing.
KW? I did something good.
Yay!
I have first time in this series.
What do you mean for the first time? I've been complimenting. I try and be fair and balanced, okay?
Oh, you should not hear what Bunny had to say when I was learning keyframing today.
Oh
Oh.
my goodness.
Like I said, I try to be fair and balanced.
You want improvement, you need to take the good with the bad.
Mm-hmm. Does she have a coin in her pocket? Seems like there was like a jingle of a pocket or something. Bit of an-
I don't
bit
know.
of an
Maybe we
auditive
should
clue.
play.
There is something there.
Okay.
This stream's dynamic is so much different when BB's not here.
It's going
I
so
don't
much
feel-
faster. I'm not
I don't
pausing
feel like
as
I'm
much.
being
Yeah,
stared down by a
something.
teacher in the middle of a test.
But yeah, it depends.
That is what it feels
Normally-
like when BB and I are in the same call.
Yeah.
Oh my god, who's that guy?
I was actually really hoping that she would show up, but yeah, all the invites went beforehand. Good grief, you're building more of these things, Taylor? What is wrong with you?
Not fixing, more like.
Oh, I see, okay. Can't tell if that's I can't tell if that's going to be a reflection or just a very, very almost opaque window. Okay, he's looking behind. It's an opaque window. Got it. Hey, Mia.
Still working on that thing?
For your wow, we got a scene together, Emily. Information.
Oh my god!
This
You guys gonna
thing-
reenact this scene?
this thing. I love the gesture there, because I'm pretty sure I think I added that, like, this thing, you know, is something I've looked ages for, and I think he's almost ready to go for another test drive.
Yeah, for the...
I see. You shortened out a few of my pauses. Again, I wasn't. But I said this before. When I recorded these lines, I wasn't quite sure of like what was exactly happening in the
Oh
scene.
yeah,
Or if maybe if the
Emily will
animation
notice
was...
that a lot of her stuff was cut out and rearranged as I had to get rid of the Skilliot nickname.
Oh.
I noticed that when I was watching it the first time. I was like, I'm sure that's not what I said. I kept going back and forth through our DM.
Okay, but what I meant was that you heard there was like it was like me going like very abruptly, like, I think he's ready for another test drive. The reason it kind of comes out like that is because it was originally what I did was I went, I think he's about ready for another test drive. Like, oh yeah, like showing a bit of my typical showmanship from here. I think that was what I did. For
I'm like, no, get rid of it.
Yeah, it's like slice out all the pauses. This is how it's supposed to go. Again.
I even cut out the first bit of your line for the next line that you do.
Oh, okay.
The umpteenth
Instead of
time.
it being like, yeah, you'll see actually.
Okay.
You sure its head won't explode like last time?
Last time? That was like 40 tests ago. He's working much more efficiently now. It's just... Oh yeah, I think I did like a few like wrench grunting sounds, didn't I, just in case?
No.
Well, I found...
I edited it so seamlessly. You said that wasn't last time. I just cut out the that wasn't.
Okay.
To replace his legs, I haven't found any casing that fits
I'm so used to hear myself just say last time at the beginning of Mutant Girl episodes.
around them.
Why not leave it exposed? It doesn't have to have casing to function.
Easy for you to say. You've got like skin casing or rubber.
We don't need to know what kind of casing Mira has.
Learning KW's lore,
I
be
mean-
like.
I am kind of curious. Oh wait, actually, hold on. There's probably a different answer. The old law, which has then been changed for this.
No,
Yeah,
no, it's not like that. It's not like that.
Oh,
It's a Mira
really?
question, KW. You have to answer it.
When
No.
the video itself calls you out on it, you better have an answer.
Dang. Wow. To be honest, never said what kind of casing Mira has. It's just a human casing. That's it.
Oh, so it's
Oh, a skin suit. Got it.
yeah, okay, just like actual human flesh.
That's never been done before.
No.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Changing the subject. You know that thing used to be corrupted by the Afton virus, right?
Yeah, didn't you? So were you. Like, what? Who are you to stalk right now?
Could it still be
Like
infected?
I haven't
Kind of
checked
in
it
character that she's asking about it.
times already.
But she
Mira.
has like
I've
maybe
scanned-
PTSD. She's like, can we
You're
not have?
annoyed.
Can we not have another virus? Can we not have what happened in the last season, please?
Oh no, of course. No, you got something completely different this time. And him top to bottom. He's clean.
Alright. Just checking. Anyway,
I think when I did that line, I just got like more and more like just gone like I've like repeated the same thing over and over again, just like every time for the last time. I did the same thing for Fallen Angels in the first version of the Fallen Angels episode 1. That there was several lines that Zach says where he says like this again. It was one of the things that Aiden like ironed out later was the repetition in the script. So for the this again to make it a little bit different and vary it up, I kept on like adding more and more intensity every time that he said it. So by the time it got to like adult Zach, it was like this again, you know, for the last time, Mira. Anyway,
for the boys, have you seen them?
Chill.
They like to hang around here.
They haven't been here at all this morning. Although I thought I saw Niall heading.
what the heck is wrong with his mouth?
Is that not how you talk? That's how I talk personally.
Well, you have rubber casing. You.
Oh, shut up!
Great, now they're getting into character. This is so meta. Look what we've done. Look what I've
Mine's
done.
nice and smooth.
Yeah!
He likes to breathe there. And Skrill wasn't too far behind him.
I love
That's
that
where I
mug.
go.
I know, I'm wondering how you got that mug. I am curious. How?
That is an actual thing you can buy. I found it on Google.
Oh,
Hang
so
on,
you,
I'm gonna go order a mug real quick.
so you found it. So you found it on Google. You like cropped out the background of it and then used it as an imported prop.
It's not like I could search up Vector security breach mug on free pics.
Clearly that would
Oh,
definitely not have been a way
Oh,
easier.
no.
Oh no.
Oh no!
She's here.
Oh no!
She's upon us.
Oh yeah, BB's in the private chat. Yeah, we're
Oh,
Did you send her an invite? I'm scared.
at capacity right now anyway by stream rules. So,
Yeah. Phoebe, get out of here.
so I'll let her come in and say her piece when we're like halfway through maybe.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Go back
Alright.
to eating your muffin and stay away.
Okay.
Thinking about you, muffin, when I wake up.
Hey, come
Such
down
a
here with
good
them when you're done.
I'll please be ready to hear about the debate about what kind of case Mira has.
Oh well, yeah.
Oh god.
Actually, wait, I'm gonna rewind because I had to hear that line. I thought I saw Niall heading to the daycare.
You were
He
the
likes
one
to
to
brood there.
record it. You know what he said.
It was a while ago, and remember, I don't have context. And Skrill wasn't too far behind him.
That's true.
That's where I record a lot of things all the time. I'm afraid.
Alright. Thanks,
I
Tay.
believe that.
Hey, come down here with them when you're done. I think we're about ready to activate Monty.
Okay, that's why I was confused because it seemed like she was just like we went from them like speaking face to face to each other to almost immediately as if it was just a different angle of the same room. Suddenly she's like very far away. That's why I was like, wait, what just happened? Did I miss something? Yeah. Okay. Once again,
Upstairs now.
edit out all the pauses, even in the visuals.
Okay.
Chop chop.
I like this next scene. I'm gonna be quiet for it.
Energy level.
The same.
Pain.
The same.
How much sleep have you had?
Ghosts don't sleep, Squilliot. You've asked me that already.
Oh good, I have reference to what these two sound like now.
In fact, I'm getting a bit annoyed by your broken record interrogation.
What were you expecting? Your weird markings look worse, you're spending more time out of the suit than possible, and now you're lying directly to my face. Do you want to tell me what the hell is going on with you?
Hey, I know that line from the trailer!
Yeah, it's almost like trailer lines from the actual thing.
If you want to help me so badly, then
Oh, thanks,
leave me
Gacha Spring
alone.
Boy.
Oh. Yeah, I agree.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, and until we get to the point where he seems to be sliding at the same time as the railing, but not as the battery
Yeah,
itself.
there was a bit of a bug there. I'll
Leave
admit, a
me
little bit.
alone.
Okay, I like the way
That
they actually.
definitely wasn't. That was not a Lumos sound.
Oh, like it's. I'm not complaining. Oh wow, it looks so much bigger than before.
Oh yeah, these things are massive.
So you've amended the perspective. I'm feeling myself echoing now on someone.
Uh-oh.
It's gone. Never mind.
It might be me.
Little hot-headed, aren't we?
Okay. They once again, context of this. There's with no context for voice actors. Facial expression tells a different story. Same thing that happened in the Ponies movie. So what happened here is it looks like from Mira's face that she's like really concerned. Like, you know, the line would have been like, "Oh, little hot-headed, aren't we?" Like trying to make like a little bit of an ice-breaking joke, but not to the point of like sound like, "Huh, little hot-headed, aren't we?" You know, it seems like someone's got a bit of the old temper, if you know what I'm saying.
God.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm sure that in future, both of you
Yes,
by this
in
point are
future there will
probably
be scripts sent
Oh,
out.
thank
Okay.
God.
got those anime
Why wouldn't he just believe me when I tell him I'm fine?
Hello, Miles,
Because
voice actor.
yeah, because if the Butterverse has taught us anything, is when people say they're fine, they never mean it.
Unconvincing.
Ed and I make a point of pointing that out in every single show that we do. Someone always says I'm fine, and they're always lying.
What
and they
is
always
Mira
get called out on
looking
it.
down for? Oh, she's looking at. Oh, okay, never mind. I was like so convinced why she's looking down, but. Nothing.
Okay, all right. I won't make a miser up here joke then.
Well, if the roles were reversed, you'd probably question his wellness too.
I suppose you're right.
I question his wellness. His entire eye is bleeding constantly.
You should apologize
Yeah, well, it's
to
not
him.
really gonna help in Mira's perspective to try and get him to open up if you're just commenting on the fact that he looks worse. Because clearly Skrilliet tried to do that, and that did not work out well.
You look ugly. What's wrong?
That's not what I meant. I meant
Ew, what's wrong with your face?
I meant that someone should.
Freak.
Oh God, what's wrong
You
with
look
your
confused
face?
and weak. What's up with you?
I meant that someone should tend to the obvious visual wounds, not roast them for having them. That's not what I meant.
I've already admitted
I mean that thing is definitely infected. Skrilliet has like several diseases now.
you are correct.
Several new viruses, dare I say.
Don't push me.
Alright, I won't.
Wrong pocket. It was the other pocket from the other side, and the.
I know.
Oh, I was about to like turn the character because there's no sound there. I thought it was like a zebra. Oh, I'm feeling frown for it, and
Or
then
maybe she switched the thing, like put it in a different pocket.
KW.
oh yeah,
One of
while
those
she was while she was climbing up the stairs before when she walked away from Taylor in an instance. Yeah.
Why?
Anyway, I found this. In Bonnie's groom room today. It's your
I like the swaying of that
Isn't it?
actually.
Yes, it
Thank
is.
you.
Ooh, wait, nope. Why did I do that?
I mean,
Uh,
oh right. I thought you were gonna say because like that, like it has significance to you because you know the context. But no, you were doing it because of the fact that his hood is down. Okay, all right then. Fair enough. I thought nothing of it until you pointed it out, but okay.
I thought the clothing on ghosts is meant to be bound to the spirit when they die. It's a little strange that the necklace was disconnected from you. Especially considering
I guess if he didn't die with it on, then I guess you could be able to touch it, but then the question would be why is he wearing it now and able to do that?
I was able to hold it.
Phoebe's gonna have so many questions
That's
about
not-
that necklace.
I
Oh,
think
wait.
maybe Butter has a guess. I don't know.
I was gonna say she's not here anymore.
Oh.
Good. She's probably lurking in the stream, and then she's gonna rejoin the restream, spam the chat with her endless paragraphs. Is it a frailty reference? Is it a To Be Beautiful reference? What's the meaning?
She is a moderator, so she's around for like the vast majority of all of these, even if she doesn't say anything. So, yeah.
The only odd thing. Don't tell Skrilliet this, but I can't re-enter my
Oh
robot.
my god, Niall's
What?
voice actor actually said Skrilliet
Oh my goodness.
instead of Skrilliet. Could you imagine?
Right.
I feel like a bloopers video
maybe
is
if
in
people
order.
had normal names on Skrilliet, I would say it right.
That is a good point. Why Skrilliet?
That's a name from an old series, kind of like what KW did. KW had an old AU that she had with her characters.
Yeah.
I did too, and that was the name I chose because I was, I don't know, probably like drank like 5 monsters or something. I don't know what happened there.
You know,
I'm gonna
it
say
does.
Probably wanted
Skrilliet's
to do
name
something
wrong
different.
every single time I record lines now.
It does fascinate me that when you have stuff like like with fan fictions or with original works, especially like when you're particularly young, you decide, okay, my characters can't have like normal names. I can't
Yeah,
I know
that must have been
what's
it, 'cause
this?
I did make that AU a long time ago.
Yeah, what's this? Allison? Nah, get out of here. My name is Aurora Borealis. Or something like that.
God.
Pretty much.
Every teen fantasy
That's
written by an
almost
actual
exactly
teen
what
ever.
happened. That's almost exactly what happened.
To be fair, I'm not exactly exempt from that. The main character of the first book I ever wrote was called Erasmus, but whatever.
I've tried, Believe me, I have.
Taylor.
But whenever I try to possess it,
I love that rolling of the eyes, but it's just lifeless sockets and.
it's just a barrier. Like I've been cut off.
Waving
I
his
haven't
hand.
told Skrill
A little wave.
Yeah.
He's like,
because I don't.
Hello, anyone in there? See, that's how you should have brought out Niall from the Bonnie soup from before. Just been like, hello.
And then I was like,
So
oh, the reason, totally not.
The reason why it looks like this is because we're in the perspective of Niall. We want to. I was trying to make it so that we could see what Niall sees, and as a like a dead person, they see like colors in like very desaturated. That's why they look like that in this.
Okay. So the dead see in desaturation. I thought it's because we were in a flashback, honestly, but okay. Is that part of the FNAF lore that the dead see things desaturated?
No.
In accordance to the mini games, the dead kind of look very like desaturated and have those like no mouths and have like those black tears. Like I was trying to be a little bit more connected to the games when making this flashback. And so I just thought in order to make it connect, I would just say that this is what the dead see, but not what we see, because that would be kind of boring to look at.
Yeah.
Freak him out. He's already paranoid as it is.
Totally. Yeah, I can totally go back into my robot. Yep. Yeah. You don't need to know anything, Skrill. Yeah, I'm totally fine. Whatever.
Don't say I'm fine now.
You
He
won't tell
probably
him.
won't believe you.
There you go.
Will you?
Yeah. Tell you what, Bond, you should watch Fallen Angels if you haven't seen it already.
I've seen some of KW's reactions, but I haven't seen it by myself.
That is fine.
Can you be my guest, because I am missing a guest from
No.
Pages.
That's actually a good idea. That's a good idea. You know, someone not connected to the series, but also has seen all the other stuff before that and nothing else afterwards, so doesn't have any future context. So, yeah, I think that would actually work quite nicely. Yeah, you two should definitely,
One of us like,
you
oh
should-
god, no, I'm fainting right now.
Would
I'm
it-
fainting.
Okay, bear in mind, you know, I'm the co-writer of Fallen Angels. Wouldn't it be fun to roast me for a change?
If you want your shirt, why not? You can join if you want to. Just let me know.
If you ever plan to do a live reaction, which most of them are actually videos, I'd probably be in your live chat at most.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay, then I see how it is. Moving on.
I'm not a big fan of this. I don't like roasting other people's content unless it's like obvious.
I was joking. I was joking.
I would assume
I was joking. These aren't like these reviews aren't actually meant to be roasts unless you're Emily or BB.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Emily's here, so
Yeah, like
I have nothing to complain about.
I don't mean now. I mean like as like a general
That's a good thing.
the general nature of Gacha review itself. I don't mean specifically this episode.
I remember one time I made Johnny cry.
One time.
What?
I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. One time.
Two times, but
Johnny couldn't take the heat.
I mean, I probably made Johnny cry too. But
No.
about the ships. But that's it.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I've cried is from laughing in regards to these reviews.
That's fair, because I do remember you saying you were crying in the chat at one point, so I'm glad that it's because of that. And
No,
not
cry
that.
laughing.
Yeah.
Again,
Again, the aim of everyone, the aim of Gacha review is to highlight the positives and negatives of something, why they are like that, but also crack jokes. It is meant to be, a fun.
And the odd impression, obviously.
Well, naturally, yeah, all those things. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, honestly, if I didn't crack jokes or do impressions and stuff, these would be very boring streams. Honestly, no one would
Oh
watch
my
them.
gosh, yes.
Yeah.
Could this be seen as a good thing? I mean, this is what you wanted, isn't it? You wanted to be freed from the confines of the animatronic. Now you are.
That was
You still look like an animatronic, but you're free from it.
before I knew what was going on.
He does?
Yeah,
But yeah, what human has claw marks scratching off half of themselves like that?
How is that an animatronic trait?
He reminded me
Because
of
a
any of the
human would
visual-
probably have bled out by this point. Oh, and also, not to mention the red and blue like pupils that are definitely the mark of Xana in disguise.
yes, it could be a good thing in that regard, but what bothers me is that I can't re-enter it at all. And I'm feeling things again. I feel the pain
So it's a case of, you don't want to be resentful entirely, but don't want to be bound to it. I can understand that.
in my skull from my death. I feel the floor beneath me. I feel the headaches
That
I'm
was
now
very
having
VHS-y.
constantly.
Yeah, you feel a lot of things for a ghost, I must say.
That's
What?
that's the point. I'm trying to. That's the point.
That is the point, Jake.
I meant more on a
His
scientific.
concern was that he was feeling stuff again.
Right.
He shouldn't be because he's a ghost. That's the point.
I haven't got to the end of the line yet.
Why do I feel these things?
Okay, there we go. See, end of the line. Right.
He
Yes.
said that's not the only odd thing.
That's in this series that can mean anything at all. Everything is odd here.
You're a lot less transparent than usual.
That's fair.
A lot less mist.
Just get out of here. that was a cool effect though, but still, like,
Thank you.
was he normally quite misty before this? I'm trying to remember.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
At least in
Yeah.
episode 5.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
he was a lot more transparent.
Okay.
If anyone ever described me as misty, I think I'd go home and take a shower.
Oh no!
Jeez!
Maybe
I don't
they
think
just
anybody's
maybe
description has ever been misty before.
maybe you just remind them of their favorite Pokemon character.
Nah.
You're so misty.
Is that a good or a bad
Crazy
thing?
Misty. It depends on your opinions on Misty, honestly.
She's better than Ash Ketchum, I'll say.
Okay.
Interesting.
I hate Ash! He is the worst character ever in a Pokemon series. I am sorry. He is so annoying.
KW has some unreleased anger going on.
Yeah. I can
Where did this come from?
I can guess honestly. I think I know the answer. I think I know the answer. It's because Ash is a bundle of just almost entirely pure optimism in most cases. And KW, as a lover of dark fantasy and dark characters, probably doesn't quite
If you're
relate.
positive, I hate you.
No!
There are people who actually, in fact, I think, no, BB actually used to be a really big fan of Pokemon in general, but at some point growing up, she just kind of like swore off it because it wasn't dark enough at that point. So, yeah.
Here's the thing, I'm fine with optimistic characters, but almost like every episode, he's always so optimistic. I'm like, when can he just get down from time to time? I just, like every
Yeah.
time he gets defeated, I am so happy. Like once he gets defeated, I'm like, yes, let's go. Every time Pikachu gets hurt,
he
yes,
still like
let's go.
rejoices. He still rejoices after defeats because then that motivates him again.
I love the fact that sometimes his bloody diseased Pikachu, who is just a Pikachu, can take down like freaking Charizards.
He's not okay. That's actually
There's a
explained.
game theory on that.
That's explained in the
I think there's a
series.
game theory on that.
That,
Yeah, but
okay,
I
that's actually explained in the series, though. In episode 2, they actually do say the reason the Team Rocket wants that Pikachu specifically. Oh, it's episode 3. They want that Pikachu specifically because he possesses much higher capabilities than any of his like evolutionary levels or anything like that. He shouldn't be that strong, but is, and they want to figure out why. That's why that Pikachu is special. I can take on legendaries. They might have stretched that a little bit, but that was what they ran with originally.
I thought there was a game theory on that talking about how like in the actual games your Pokemon are like in levels, like, and the more powerful they are. And so the theory
yeah.
was that his levels were just like in the 100,000s.
The 100,000. That okay, but the games only go up to 100. You can't have 100,000.
Yeah, I was
levels.
exaggerating a little bit, but you know what I
Okay.
mean. It was just really high.
I remember a different game theory actually, was either game or film theory, where actually where MatPat calculated how strong Ash's Pikachu would be if it started at level 5, like most starters would be, based on every single battle in the entire series up until that point.
Oh my god, that would imply that someone would
no,
have had
actually, no,
to
it was
go through every single battle.
Oh wait, no, it was actually up until Black and White, because I want to know like how bad the loss to a level 5 Snivy actually was. Still pretty bad.
I remember watching a film theory or a game theory where that Nurse Joy is actually a Pokemon. That was interesting.
I watched that one too.
Yeah, I saw that
It's
as well.
just because there are so many of them that all look the same.
Right.
Yeah. And they're all called Nurse Joy. They don't have any other names like in their entire family. Imagine I actually did come up with a character at one point that was like one of those like Pokemon companions where it was a young Nurse Joy who was still in training, but decides, I don't want to do this. I don't want to just do what every single member of my family has done since the beginning of time. I'm going to travel with this person, and we're going to have an adventure. That was the thing. So there you go. That was one of my early OCs, I guess.
I have a Pokemon OC. That was questionable.
I had a main character for that thing I was doing too, but I forgot what her name was. It's gone now.
How long ago was it?
I still lived in Spain at that point, so definitely over 10 years, maybe 11. I don't know.
Well, that might explain why you don't remember.
You'd be surprised what I recall from that era.
Really?
That's just
Yeah. Which by the way, could we see, this is much more my speed. Can we just like talk about Pokemon? Forget for now. But bring me Pokemon stuff. Can Phil send me like Pokemon themed gacha videos?
I said I want to do more AU stories on the series channel, so I might do
make a Pokemon gacha series. I will review.
There is a Pikachu tail in the gacha options. Make it happen.
I will, but the problem is I don't know how to make Pokemon creatures into gacha.
Me neither. Good luck with this one, Emily.
You do the thing.
Idea.
You do the
Oh,
you do the hat thing and then you do the head thing.
Let him cook.
Okay, well, actually, I think there's two ideas. One, just import them as separate layers on top of the thing. But the other option is there's in Gacha Club there's a bunch of pets. Just select those and make a whole new Pokemon region.
Again, you can't really change their poses all that much, can you? Then you just have to switch.
Kind of.
No, I was thinking make it like the original games where they didn't have like sprite animations yet. So just like do all the combats that way.
Some people use the pet bodies but gotcha heads.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Oh, wait. Fluffy from Ghost Girl. Fluffy the cat from Ghost Girl.
Oh my god.
Oh, the memories.
Sometimes it works, but sometimes it really doesn't. You really have to get it right if you're going to try it. I've seen it work only twice in two different types. I don't even remember either of the series because I've been through so many other gacha series.
If I do like a Pokemon AU story, I'm probably gonna say like the Pokemon has magically disappeared or something, and you need to figure out what happened to the Pokemon.
Well, either that or you just make them a really tiny human.
That's worse.
And then
that's worse.
No.
That's
but
worse.
You make them really short and then.
No, I've seen that tried too. I've never seen it pulled off where it looks good.
Well, you either do the pet thing or you do the human thing. So.
Or look up Pokemon sprites as Pokemon sprites, you can just like import them as on top in your
that would be a
software.
good idea.
Yeah.
Just put this on hold for now, okay?
By the way, we're about halfway through, but BB's in here, so I can't do the thing I was gonna do.
Oh well.
Can't believe we're halfway through and like we haven't gone down like a really scary rabbit hole.
No, because we're talking about Pokemon instead.
I'm doing my job.
Yeah.
I think it's because Baby Bear hasn't asked me questions that I shouldn't probably answer. Maybe that's why.
Okay, let's keep it this way. Come on.
Oh, I wonder why this is a plot point. Hey, speaking of things you shouldn't be able to feel, that ghost hand. and the feelings internally as well. Also, wait, hold on a second. This is her like metallic form, right? How did we find? Was that
human form? Human form, yeah.
Oh, so that's a human. Okay, all right.
uh,
I couldn't tell from the normal plating, so I was about to say, like, how can she blush in animatronic form like that? It was like
Because she's
because
human.
reasons.
was the metal of the faceplate just like burning? It comes red hot. You just hear the sound effect of like.
Oh
Hey guys, I think I'm
God.
overheating.
Oh
Yeah, the human
my
version
God.
has the human version has faceplates because reasons.
Wow, Niall, you're making me feel such things. Overheating.
Like yeah, the plates are just melting off her face.
Isn't that
Niall, I have something to tell you.
Oh my
I-
God.
Error. Too hot. Overheating.
what?
How'd the error message go? Wait.
What was
Oh
that,
no,
Mira?
she fainted again.
What was that, Mira? I'm too hot. That's so kind of you. Wait, Mira, are you alive? Hello.
Hello?
Malfunctioning. Please
Are
reboot.
you okay?
We just get like a close up to Niall's face, just be like, wow, no one's ever talked to me like that before. I mean, we just hear like a thud in the background as Mira's head hits the ground.
And Niall's still going on his spiel.
Come on, you guys.
The shadow on the wall projects her head as she falls down, so we know what happened. But he hasn't seen yet.
Oh my God. Why are you like this?
Mira, that's so
Hilarious.
sweet of you.
Mhm.
Here comes my favorite part.
Oh, it's
Final
me.
test drive.
My voice.
That should take around 20 seconds.
Don't say that to his fit.
Wait! You're not leaving already, are you?
Scream, right?
Oh, look at that nose.
You only just arrived!
Okay, I already adore this character. I don't even know what the story is. I don't even know what this is a reference to.
Of all
My
the
favorite
animatronics,
Hmm.
why was it this one that Taylor had to revive?
My skin
I was about to say, was this the one that Taylor was tinkering with? It was like halfway through.
is
The
your
daycare accident.
Yeah,
It's the daycare accident.
I don't think the virus got very far with this one.
that personally. What does it hurt? Can I get you a band-aid?
No, let us through. Taylor is about to revive another one of you,
Once again, I'm fine. Please stop asking me.
fortunately.
Oh, do come back soon, though. It gets so lonely here without anyone to play with.
Well, you won't be lonely in a second. If you let them through, you'll have someone. But
We will, Sonny.
He will? They're leaving the daycare.
I won't.
Okay, I do have something to say here. So
Okay.
when I first reacted to this episode, I thought Sunny just jumped up really high. I didn't see the rope coming down.
okay,
in the actual game, Sun
there's a rope
flies
there?
around the daycare with a rope attached to his back.
Yeah,
okay, but yeah, but the rope wasn't attached originally. Just it comes down
We
now.
will, Sonny.
It's kind of hard to see because the characters are walking off screen. That's all.
Yeah. Also, Mira already knows who Sunny is, despite I guess maybe Taylor mentioned
I
it.
won't.
Just a
she
hook.
knows a lot of things that she shouldn't.
Mm-hmm. All right, everyone. The moment you've all been
Ooh, I see something.
my
strange in the
pauses
corner.
have had a reason.
That was also edited because your pause was so long in that one. I'm like, okay, I get it. You paused. Okay, I'll add it.
I thought I didn't think I did like all of the takes like that.
There was someone,
and then you pulled a Greatest Showman on me, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, this guy.
It's the greatest.
I did.
No,
Literally, mid-recording, he just went, "Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for." I'm like, oh my god, this guy.
That is.
Kid.
I think actually I didn't mind the bunny after watching Secret of the Plex episode, and I went, okay, why does Taylor in that scene reminds me of Alistair from that show? Even though I haven't seen the show, I'm like, I'm probably listening to the song too much. Or like, yeah, probably, but I'm like, it fits. Like, if you look at Taylor doing the movie, oh, I've been waiting for it, kind of reminds me of Alistair.
Yeah, the only Alistair quote I know is, "Oh, Ashley." That's it. Oh, hey, it's Harry Potter.
The alligator who lived.
Oh,
Somebody's
okay.
watching. Yes.
And now presenting eyes that move without being attached to anything.
Okay, I apologize
Pretty
for
good
this
manners.
impression in advance. It's really bad. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
It's
Good.
really bad.
Good.
It's really bad. I'm so sorry in advance.
Emily, I will leave this up to you because I have not had this character before.
Where am I?
Easy, Mon. Whoa, what the heck was that? I don't know. I have no idea. Was that good, Emily? Was that good?
It's hard to see. It's hard to see.
Yeah.
That's the point.
It's not that hard.
I will
It's hard to see.
I will rewind. When the private chat flies in front of my face, I have to close it. I will rewind
Yeah,
and see.
I'm getting that too.
Right. Alright.
It's before this anyway.
Oh, right.
It's when he says the moment you've all been waiting for.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, that was ages ago.
Yeah, I know.
Fine. Okay, here we go.
Oh, do come back soon, though. It gets so
Yeah, I did come back soon, Sonny, not because I wanted
Yeah,
to.
I came back.
to play with.
We will, Sonny.
Now I can't get the Greatest Showman song out of my head.
Well,
Thanks,
that's why
Jacob. I kind of like how Sun's eyes like light up whenever he's speaking. I thought that was kind of a
Good touch. Really good touch.
because I didn't want him to be scary anymore. I don't know why they didn't give him eyes in the game.
Alright.
They just gave him irises or scleras.
Everyone. Oh, that's a good point, yeah. The moment. Oh.
It's so hard to see in the restream. Oh my god. I don't think anyone could notice it. It looks like
Okay, look.
part of the
Do you see
background.
a purple thing behind Taylor? There's a
It
purple
looks-
thing with
Okay,
red
yeah.
eyes.
I do see it. I do see it, yeah.
in
Yeah,
the
bottom-
YouTube on the YouTube video, it's much easier to see because the quality isn't that.
Bottom right corner. Yeah, I do try and put this thing into 1080p, but for some reason it just doesn't get the memo. Apparently. Oh wait, no. Sorry. It says some platforms might downgrade stream quality to HD. That's what it says in the settings. I guess Mola is watching on Twitch. Anyway, yeah, bottom right corner, purple thing.
I wonder who that could
Purple-
be.
Purple thing? Purple thing or purple guy? I'm kidding.
Purple guy!
Purple
Taxi
girl.
driver.
Willa-
I mean,
Purple girl Wilhelmina Afton. New
Taxi
OC,
driver.
not Steel.
Willow
Oh, yeah, And now it's like, oh great, we're gonna have another animatronic.
His snout also moves at the same time as his eyes. That's also
I
unsettling.
was trying to get the illusion because you can't really move the face much because it's a whole layer. I was trying to make the impression that his head was moving instead of just his eyes. But
Oh, okay.
it kind
Yeah.
of worked, but not really.
Yeah, it's like, oh, what is that? Where?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Emily's
bye
leaving.
Emily, bye Mira.
Uh-oh.
We'll miss you.
Emily, don't
no,
leave.
Okay.
You're
Yeah, let's
leaving
go.
space for BB.
Don't
Don't
worry.
leave. Please.
Emily has gotta go.
Oh,
Because for us it is late at
Yes.
night.
don't worry. I
We won't
always
stay
come
for
back.
the rest of the Fazbear Fright.
Oh my god,
That's
Emily.
BB's cue.
Yeah. BB, it's
Baby
your
butter,
cue. When we
come
go to
and
KW,
No.
joining the
BB,
pizza
don't join.
Plex.
BB, I fear you. Don't come, please.
Yes, come, yes, come.
BB, we fear you, but you can join too. This is the Pizza Plex.
Oh
Emily's
my
not gonna sleep tonight.
Hey, I said that Buffy the Vampire Slayer musical. Every time I listen to those songs, I think of Fridays and Freddy's.
Why? Which I've heard that musical. Why? Which ones that you think?
Jacob, have you ever had an instance where you're just listening to a song and then you're like, "Hey, I can kind of relate this to my series." Has that ever happened?
Yes, actually, yes. That is exactly why Minion by CG5 is becoming like a theme for Reina in the Mutant Girl.
That's practically what's going on. That happens a lot when people are making series. It doesn't even matter if it relates to the series at all. It's just everything sounds like what you've been making. That's like a thing.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess, but it's also like the actual lyrics when you like hear what the song is genuinely about. It does kind of like pertain to Reina's current arc right now, and also not only that, but also it was a complete accident too because that song came out while I was like just finalizing the video, and I happened to not have chosen Reina's cheer routine yet. I was like, oh well, this is a golden opportunity right now. Let's put some CG5 in here. And then I got, but oh well. BB.
Oh no.
Hello. Yeah, I just popped in here because I was checking chat and making sure no one is breaking any rules. That's right, guys. Even when I'm not talking, I'm still keeping an eye on you. Behave. I will ban all of you in one instant.
I did warn you. I did warn them. I mean,
so happy you're here.
No, sorry guys. I didn't mean to be late. I was actually doing another FNAF stream before this, and so you'd already been like 20 minutes into this.
I apologize. I don't know how many times, but I apologize so much.
And you know what the funny thing is, we still haven't even gone to the part that KW spoiled.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, KW spoiled like a good like midpoint sort of thing, I think.
Yeah.
That's actually near the end.
If anyone is confused about what we're talking about, basically, I think this happened like after we stopped recording, like after the stream went off, we were still in the room, and then KW happened to say something. Oh, was that the end of the stream?
It was
during the stream.
It was around the end.
Oh, great. Okay.
It was still during the stream though.
Okay, I just tunnel vision for like a last
half
hour.
Anyway, Baby Bird, what do you have to say so far before we get towards the end of this episode?
Oh wait, we're around the end already?
No. We're like almost. We're like
one thing left. Yeah.
Okay. I just popped in here because I saw that someone was missing.
Oh shucks, you haven't
and
seen
so I was like, well, there's a slot open.
Oh
Yeah.
well. Better luck next time.
No, it's actually I'll mention that off stream. Never mind.
I was gonna say, I mean, we could always just have BB do the stream on her own channel, you know, youtube.com/bbbutter. That's possibility. Oh wait, actually no, that channel's for just Butterverse stuff. Yeah, on the Butter Bunch then. Yeah.
Yeah, the Butter Bunch is where I throw everything else.
Yeah.
Oh no, BB gets the impression. Oh no. BB, I know it sucks. I'm sorry. It sucks.
Monty, you're in no danger. You're back at the Pizza Plex. I rescued and fixed you. Well, I imagine he was like right next to Monty when saying that line, or they were, I don't know, to some extent.
They're not that far away.
And who are you supposed to be?
My name is Taylor, and that's Niall. Yeah, Monty is way more sentient than I thought. I don't know why, but I kind of played it like Victor Frankenstein trying to talk to the monster for the first time. I don't know why. The kind of impression I got.
Yeah, Security Breach. We really got our whole heads just like kind of like dumped and drowned into water, where we quickly realized that they all have personality chips.
Dude,
now.
That was the dumbest thing. I'm like, why? Like, and then the books.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it just popped
God.
up randomly, and then they just stuck to their guns. Like they just are actually like there now.
The actual book that explained that was released when I was playing it for the first time, and I'm seeing like Roxanne talking to the mirror. I'm like, Are all of them possessed? Like, what is happening here?
See,
Nope,
Jacob,
turns
this
out
isn't
they
even
have
like a me
personality.
thing.
There's reason.
This isn't even like a me thing. Bond straight up just went, yeah, I remember whenever the book released, like, I told the books do everything for that game. but
Yet I haven't read the
Or
book.
do they anymore? Or do they anymore? Is the DLC accounting for that currently?
the DLC actually is going into quite a bit, but it's also
Okay.
going into stuff that the books didn't get a chance to.
Mhm.
But yes, the DLC is also explaining a lot more that the main game didn't.
Right.
Yay, let's go! I don't have
But-
to read the books.
No, you absolutely do. The DLC doesn't explain most of the stuff from the books. It just explains
I
more
don't
stuff.
want to touch them. I don't want to touch the books. I'm so scared of them.
Well, that sucks.
How are you
That's
more
too
scared
bad.
of the books than you are of the games?
To be
Because
okay,
Okay.
for the record, the new books are like rated R.
Mhm.
Like
Okay.
there is
I
very
haven't gotten those yet.
there's like very vivid gore.
Right.
See?
Okay.
I'm still trying to get. I'm still trying to get like the 5th book. Like, I can't find it anywhere.
Oh no, the gore starts way sooner than that.
Oh,
but
well, I'm goody.
But no, what I actually jumped into this conversation to say, Monty's voice, it's not so much that it's like it just doesn't necessarily sound like it was tried on. Like, truth be told, it doesn't sound like Monty, not because it was a bad attempt, but because it doesn't sound like there was an attempt. It just sounds like a normal person's voice. Monty's voice is a lot gruffer.
Yes, I am incapable of making that kind of a voice. I tried, but I failed miserably.
Well, yeah, but it just sounds like a normal person's voice. Like you really need to feed into like that like rock like 80s sort of
I'm not
tone
built
there.
that way, BB Butter. I'm not built that way.
Rock and roll, dude. Was that kind of it?
Right? See, that's a lot better. That's a
Oh,
little
it
bit
is.
All
closer.
right, Jacob, you're hired. Congratulations.
I mean, we obviously need to add a little bit of like a robotic sound to it in post, but like, yes, the voice on its own, that is better than the one we have. Yes.
This is how I got the role of. I think when I got one of my first voice acting gacha roles, actually, this is how I landed Cole Andrew from Taming the Bad Boy by doing the impressions on camera while doing gacha reviews.
Yeah.
That's actually what happened.
No, I mean, you were a lot more on point. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Right.
I didn't ask you for the Monty voice because I didn't think you were capable, but then you just did it right there. I'm like, okay, fine, sure.
You heard it, folks. Jacob not only voices Taylor, he's gonna voice Monty too. He's the Monty replacement.
Just putting credits. Voice actor Jacob Butter.
But don't do it for this video now, because like. Well, don't do it now.
The series is gonna voice everyone.
Except it's just for everybody. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. That's basically like half of Fallen Angels, but yeah.
This chaotic episode just is compensating for the terrible impressions of Monty.
Hey, what's up? Something good came out of it. Oh, actually, speaking of Twitch, I just realized there's someone on Twitch watching this. Bush 1G,
hey, how are you doing?
I forgot you restream on Twitch. I honestly keep forgetting that.
Yeah, we stream this in multiple places at once. That's one of those things that I do quite like reading stream for.
Yeah, it's also on Facebook Live.
Yeah, I was about to say,
and no one ever uses Facebook Live.
No,
I don't think I've ever seen anybody show up on this chat from Facebook Live.
They haven't. It's only useful because I'm doing 5 years later, so I can actually get the archive.
Oh, good Lord, please.
Oh no! Please, bring your mum and your aunt in. I would love to meet both of them.
And your uncle.
I would like to know how their Mario Kart game went yesterday.
As soon as they show up in the chat, we're just gonna completely change course from the review. Who won? Who won?
Again, just Pokemon and Mario, anything Nintendo related. I can talk about that way more than I can talk about anything FNAF concerned. Screw the right. You.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey.
Okay, you actually do have the the robotic tone as well. I am robot, yay.
Oh, Monty! He does have the virus.
Stop it. Get off of
What?
him.
That's so guilty right there. He's like,
Naughty,
no,
naughty.
stop
Don't
it.
make me raise my voice.
Oh,
Freaking
no,
Niall.
wait, no, naughty, naughty. And
There's
this is how
always
the
one.
daycare attendant shows up.
Oh god,
No,
don't make me
that was
think
just
about
like-
the fact that I have to voice that character too.
What's funny is that I was like, no, stop it, get away from him. Well,
Oh
the
my
others
god,
like,
Baby
what?
Butter, it's time to roll.
Sounds like Willy Wonka trying to get one of the kids.
No,
back.
I
Oh,
don't think
come
I
on.
don't know if
know
I'm
the
I don't know if
exact
I'm
same.
daycare attendant. His voice is a lot higher pitched than what I just did.
No,
Mine was
you-
a little more raspy.
You voice Moon, I'll voice Sun. How's that?
Yeah, I could do Moon. I like villain roles. Okay, Bond, just give me a villain role. Actually,
I have 2 villain roles that you could probably fit quite nicely into.
Just-
So
like I will take any woman role and any role that involves a villain, even if it's male. Just give me a villain. I'm greedy for villain roles. I don't have enough.
Alright,
Give me
alright.
them.
All right, get it.
BB is eager for the villainy.
I
see.
I like voice acting, but I like voice acting villains more.
Villains, okay. I think that's probably why I don't voice Mira, because I'm so much good at being a villain than being a good person.
Well, I can voice a good like Pete's not a villain. I voice Pete pretty well. It's just that I think voice acting villains is fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
voice acting villains is fun.
Yeah,
What?
and besides, you can voice good characters as well, KW. I mean, think about like just basically like everyone in Ponies, pretty much the good characters.
I wanted KW to
Okay,
be the voice
some
actor for
of
Mira,
them.
but then like when KW sent the quality of the takes, like they sounded really bad. Because like
No, that was not my fault.
Jeez.
You wanted to use
Oh,
my phone.
man.
No, the acting was fine, but the quality of the mic that she used was very,
You
very.
told me to use the phone microphone. You told me to use the phone microphone.
No.
Yes, I can bring up our DMs right now and show you proof.
Alright,
We're
alright.
leaking DMs now. All right, I'm down for this.
No,
Send me the
no,
image.
no,
I can
no.
plaster it on the screen.
No.
This is what this stream has become. Has this stream been this chaotic or this entire time, or is it
No,
just
not
whenever
No,
I
I
showed
told
up?
you. I told
Only
you.
when you show
Dynamics change when
Let's
BB
go.
Butter is around.
Yes, they certainly do.
It was so much calmer.
I told one of my, do you want me to use my webcam? Do you want to use my computer? Do you want to use my headset? And they said, use your phone. And I'm like, okay, sure, I'll try using the phone. And it turns
Why would
I
you
don't
use
remember
your
that.
phone?
because they kind of recorded it or something. Like I couldn't remember
that
any
was
of the
the issue.
details.
Okay, but if you knew that was going to be a problem, why didn't you say anything? And if it didn't record properly and you heard it back before you sent it, why would you still send that version?
I think it was recorded fine, but when Bunny used it for the video, it sounded worse.
Do you
Oh,
guys
okay.
remember when KW joined the stream while she was in a car?
Yes.
It sounded exactly
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, good.
Wow.
And I can't use that.
Now that's some quality if
Understood,
I've
yeah.
ever heard it.
But
I
you
can't
did
use
use
that.
it. You used it in the video when you said there's an update for.
Yes, I can use it for the update because that's just an update. I can't use it for the actual thing.
That is
Yeah,
that
no,
makes sense.
I'm not saying you need to use it for other stuff. I'm saying yeah. and
There's
then
a thing called quality control, and you can let the dog out without letting it off of the leash, is all I'm saying. And Vaughn the Bunny seems to have gotten this memo.
What was it? Listen, they kept telling me how bad my King favorite was. Did that?
All right.
Lighting in this scene because that really brought out the glowing eyes. Because as you can see, Glamrock Bonnie's other his from our perspective would be his left eye is doesn't seem like it's glowing, but it is. But if the entire scene didn't have that shaded shadowy bit, then it would not look as good as it does in this scene right now.
Mm-hmm.
I get, yeah. Honestly, FNAF taking place during the day is not the same. Even I can tell that. I mean, obviously it's Five Nights at Freddy's, so clearly the idea would not be that. But yeah,
Absolutely. That's part of the reason. That's one of the many reasons why Security Breach failed so much. Because
Yes, I agree.
because even though it was technically night, the pizza plex was completely lit the entire time.
That's probably why the endos were one of the scariest parts, or because it was so dark for the most part.
Yeah, that, and it's like you have to look away. It's like red light, green light. I mean,
I would have enjoyed the endos a lot more had I not played Joy of Creation beforehand, where they pretty much stole that idea.
That's fair. To be fair, Joy of Creation is part of the franchise, so that's legal now.
That is true. That is canon now, isn't it? With the arcades.
It's in the multiverse, but yes, they did also reference in the arcade machines. Yes, yeah, because they're allowed to do that now because it was part of the fanverse. Scott now technically owns the rights to it, so they can just take anything from those fan games if they want.
Wow.
No, I mean that's not that bad. Like he's actually like paying and he's allowing fan game creators to put the game. Like that's really he could have banned every single fan game like Nintendo did. Most companies did that for a while and still do for a lot of times, and they have a legal right to do it.
Well, guess what? Mario 63 survived all these years. Haha.
It's so true. It's just that Scott was smart enough to realize that the fan games were a big thing for the community, and so he capitalized on it.
Now we have stuff like
hold on,
BB,
was
Joy of Creation and Juniors and
hold on. But was he smart enough to realize that though, or did he just read your tweet suggesting the same thing?
I don't know, because Kane has said it technically existed before then. All I'm saying is that's some weird timing.
Yeah, it is weird timing.
But no, I mean, here's the thing. Regardless of the reason, it is a smart idea to capitalize on the fan games if they play such a big role in the community, and it was a good move to do it.
BB, but before we continue, I am curious. What is your favorite Five Nights at Freddy's fan game?
Like in the fanverse or just in general?
I don't really know the difference.
The fanverse is official. Like they were fan games originally, and then Scott made everyone sign. Like they actually signed a contract. They're like part of the actual franchise now. Like you can put those on Steam.
In general, then.
In general, I feel like Candies is still a classic, even though it is part of the franchise. If I had to say non-fanverse based, though, I'm looking at like things specifically around Fredbear's. I always really liked the setting of Fredbear's, and I feel like it'd be really fun to have a game in it. Steelwool has said they want to do a game in it. I'm hoping they do, but I don't know.
Well, that's what they were going to do with Security Breach. I thought that it was going to be the diner under the mall.
Oh yeah, so did I. Who knows? Maybe we'll get in Ruin. KW probably knows. Don't tell me.
I don't know anything!
I won't say anything.
My favorite fan game is Pop Goes Arcade. The only one I've seen.
I don't have any favorite fan games
there was
because
my
I never
Pacos.
watched them.
Oh, yeah,
I never
that
watched or
was
played
terrible.
the fan games.
I don't know.
never watched or played
For me,
the fan
it's a tie between Juniors and Joy of Creation. They're both really, really good games.
Wait, KW, you never seen someone play the fan games? Well, do we have the playlist for you on the Butter Bunch right now of Pop Goes Arcade?
Yep.
You want to hear more impressions from me? That's in there.
I don't know. Your menorah was great.
There you go. See.
The only thing I saw of a particularly fan game is someone made a Five Nights at a YouTuber's place or whatever. And so
I'll tell you right now, that's not part of the fanverse, but
yeah, I know, but that's I'm just saying, that is probably the only somewhat a fan game that I've seen. I know that's technically not part of the fanverse or whatever, but I will say that's what I have seen, but that's it. Literally, anything that's canon or anything like that. No, I haven't seen it because I thought they were not canon or anything like that. They're just this bunch of fan games. That's it.
No, I mean they're part of the multiverse. They're not made.
So it's kind of like how BB was going to ignore ponies until I mentioned that it was canon to the Mirrorverse.
No, my God! Why did I decide?
Yeah, let's go. The Mirrorverse is catching on.
I did not mean to do that.
What did you think was going to happen? Are you the same things?
can't put you out of this one, KW. Sorry.
Look, I was trying to do something different, but then I was like full parsing with the Plex, and I'm like, oh shoot, well, I don't know how to fix this now. I guess she is gonna be Mira for now on. I forgot to change stuff.
See, I do agree though with the joy of creation. I like it. I just wish the creator didn't suck. It's the same thing as One Night Flumpties. It's a great game series. Probably
I
the
love
creator's a
One Night.
pedo.
That's a classic.
Yeah, you know, definitely couldn't be me. I've never been known to enjoy media by problematic people before. Absolutely not.
No. Yeah, because Joy of Creation, great game,
Scott
but the
Cawthon
creator's
is
a
also like
transphobe and has done like NFTs. It's weird. And
Scott
then
Cawthon's also like that too, isn't he?
no, well, okay, that's
No.
debatable, but
Yeah, very debatable.
like here's the thing. At least that's debatable. All right, these other two are just straight up pedos and transphobes. Like you can't really hide that.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that kind of happened with me too, like with Mando Pony's music, who's like the Survive the Night.
Yeah, no, I forgot all about him, and then the first thing I heard about him after years is that he was like a groomer.
Oh yeah, he's.
I guess we do all play Minecraft, and we heard what happened with Notch.
Oh yeah, Notch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, didn't he like deactivate his Twitter account so that way they couldn't find it, and then he made a new one at a point?
I don't know.
Or did he just restart it? I don't know. I vaguely recall him deactivating it for a time though.
If he did, why would he make a new one?
I don't know. Well, okay. Well, why? Here's the thing. I don't think these people comprehend what is actually so bad, only that their clout is being attacked. Why would... Look at the girl of the hour, actually, Colleen Ballinger. Why would she make a ukulele video?
To copyright people who were reacting to it and therefore monetize her own apology.
Well, sure, but she still got hate, is the thing.
Actually, hold on. That was one of the lines in the song, wasn't it? Monetized my demise. She monetized her own demise.
Yes, she did. It was. It is very clearly. That's clearly what her intent was from the beginning. It was a very calculated move. That's so vile. But yes, you are absolutely correct. That's yeah.
Continue the episode now, please.
Yeah.
We're talking about actual monsters here.
I like going down loud rabbit holes. This is not one of them.
Okay, fine. Yeah, this is definitely a junior moment, isn't it?
Oh my god, no, god.
Can we go back to bad Monty impressions?
Yeah, it's like, yes, fallen angels. So the Republican Party then.
Oh my gosh.
I actually think that we should remove all of the parties. I think having this party system is idiotic and was only created by a bunch of babies who couldn't agree, and for some reason we hold it at gospel. Gospel? Gospel.
I always tell them, do not bring any real world stuff into our fallen angel reactions or minority demons. And he's like, oh, government, yeah, so they're electing, I'm like, Junior, no!
Never heard from Junior since then.
Speaking of the government, what's your guys' opinions on the recent Congress meeting where the military dude said that aliens...
Yeah, continue.
Killed you!
What?
Not to worry. I'll make sure this time.
Skrill!
Honestly, for all we know, it could have just been a different person. Also, again, context. Skrill! Like, you don't... If we just have Skrill in isolation, you don't know someone's being attacked.
I'm fine with that, because she's... I don't know. I'm a little bit fine with that. Like, it's not bad.
Were you guys not
provided... I take the hit for that one. Yeah, it doesn't sound very genuine, does it?
Wait, were you guys not provided the script?
No.
Were you just given lines in isolation? Is that what happened?
Yes. Yes, that is exactly what happened.
Spawn, why wouldn't you... Did Bon at least give you guys, the line before?
No, that was my suggestion afterwards. I suggested that, later on. I think I said that at the end of my own recording.
BB, I was just trying to avoid spoilers, but as it turns out, that kind of has to happen in order for these lines to be delivered in a...
Yeah, I don't blame you for that. I'm a big fan of secrets whenever it comes to my big projects, but there is a point, especially here, where it's you kind of have to give away tiny bits.
And I learned that post this episode.
There you go.
Yeah, at the very least, I would copy. At the very least, I would copy and paste the scene itself if you actually don't want to give away too much, but you want to give the full context.
That's what I plan to do for the next episode, just so that
Alright.
everyone knows.
That's
Everyone in the scene knows
next
what's
time,
going
Bob.
on.
It's very when it comes to line differently. They know better now, William. They know better now, apparently.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. I'll just give you more examples. Okay, so you said that like the other light, you can see the other eye glowing, but yeah, only one eye is flashing this time rather than like both of them.
Well, that's just because he's kind of beaten up now.
Oh, okay, fine.
Is that like related to spirits, or is that just the LED going out?
The LED going out.
There's
yeah.
only one spirit in it right now.
You know, I'm so glad that I'm so glad that the animatronics actually behave like animatronics sometimes, and actually do remember that they're not actually just like monsters. They are robots.
Yeah, I mean we're slowly transitioning away from that, but yes.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. We had like a glass shatter or something, but nothing is broken.
Thanks for that.
Are you okay?
Well, I'm fine.
Yeah, I can't feel. Remember, only Niall can feel. Allegedly.
But my animatronic isn't.
Well, that piece of scrap deserved it.
Hold on. Is this a Gundam anime now? They're just able to adopt into these mech suits and fight each other.
Oh my god, that's the reason why I added that in there, was because I want so badly in Security Breach. They had these giant, like, robots, and I thought for sure that there was going to be a throwdown, and it never happened.
Oh yeah,
And
no.
I'm
Here's
so
the
upset.
thing. Here's the thing. If here's the big problem with Security Breach, I think it tried to be. I think whenever they made it, because you can see in the files a bunch of really cool but deleted stuff. And you can tell what the original intent was, because you could see the trailer, and most of the stuff in the trailer is removed, but the trailer looked good.
Oh, yeah.
There was stuff they wanted to do, and then they removed it. And I think the problem is they kept marketing it as what the original intent was, which was, and I quote, from the Steam page, the next chapter in Fear, which is not what that was. So I think if they really wanted to just abandon all that other cool stuff relating to horror, they should have really just gone into it. You know,
Yeah,
I'm just saying they had a gigantic, like 60-foot, like spider robot chasing you down. Give me like a giant like
nothing,
mech
William.
fight.
Yeah, I know, right? They have
I
these
mean,
big, bulky animatronics, and none of them are throwing hands? Like, come on! Waste
Yeah,
it on
I mean, the animatronics barely are animatronics at this point. They have personalities. Their suits are super futuristic. The way they move is only able to really be told is an animatronic, because you can kind of like hear the stomping and you can sort of hear the electronics in the background. But like all in all, they are much more humanoid. I want to see Freddy go fisticuffs.
Yeah, exactly. Especially considering that they were leading Monty up to be the destructive, like, destroys everything type of animatronic. I almost said person.
Yeah,
so,
I just remember like the early stages of saying I want to change season 2, and I was like, should we have a Monty and Girl Bunny battle? I'm like, that's up to you. I'm not gonna say
And
anything.
here it is.
The
Here it is
answer is
now.
yes,
Yeah.
here it is.
Yeah, I was like, you can add it, you don't have to add it or whatever.
It didn't last
Go
very
for
long,
it.
though.
And
Yeah,
I gotta say, I don't hate it.
Well, apparently Bonnie deserved it. You know, the empty husk of Bonnie, the robot itself, deserved it, according to Monty.
What
are
it's
you
almost like you
talking
wrote this script.
What?
You're doing the intuition thing again.
About.
He always got more attention from the fans. I was so much better than him.
That wasn't Bonnie Montgomery. That was me. His personality chip was demolished, so I used his body as a vessel. Besides, none of that even matters
Reference.
Oh, so you can't. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
The small is closed, and has been for a while. The signal
Wait, go back. Did you say the mall is
mall?
closed?
Yeah,
Dude, you know what would have actually
Okay.
been really cool? Hold on. These characters, I don't think fully realize they're robots, or at least mass-produced. Because Freddy, remember, he goes into, like, the big Indo room, and he had, like, a mini existential crisis. The second that spirit said personality chip, imagine Monty going into, like, a meltdown.
Crisis.
Like, I'm sorry, wait a
Overheating.
second, what, personality chip? Wait, what?
Rebooting. Loading.
Obliviate.
God, that would have been so fun to just see Monty, like, start talking and pick up on that detail. Like, wait a
This
second.
series doesn't have enough derealization.
Memory erased. Rebooting. Ah, it's Bonnie! Ah! It's just
It's like another throwdown. Dude, he's dead! He's dead!
There's nothing in there. It's literally a husk. What are you doing?
It's a husk. Oh, rebooting.
He just
Yeah,
starts
like-
going
like,
into,
wait, hold
like,
on.
the
Wait,
Bonnie
hold
suit,
on.
just tearing it apart.
Yeah, it's like, wait. Cables. Metal. This is a suit.
Yeah,
That means I'm
it'll just be stuck in
rebooting.
a cycle. It'll just be stuck in a cycle.
Then,
And that's
yeah,
why it wouldn't work.
everyone's just like, okay, loading, rebooting, move the suit, get out of here.
Yeah,
Moving
because
Give
there's
her the
bits,
evidence. Where's the body?
yeah, because there's bits in the game where they're like, they process that they are robotic, kind of, but like they don't, I don't think, process that they are A, not really sentient, and B, mass produced. So
Right.
them realizing they are all just part of a marketing scheme and have no true free will has so much fodder that they could have done.
Yeah, if only Pixar hadn't beat them to it in 1995. Yes, the whole place shut down ever since the huge fire and sinkhole destroyed it. No one's made any attempt to fix it, and you and all your friends disappeared. I've been finding you one by one and fixing you. You're only the second one I found.
I thought that was Jacob for a second there and was wondering why your mic got quieter.
No,
Yeah.
BB, it's
Actually,
Taylor.
that's another question. Why is the mic
Jacob's got a
quieter?
voice on.
Yeah, was it actually that quiet when I sent it in? Because I shouldn't. I should have
That
amplified
was another audio bug.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that was my bad.
Oh, okay.
Seems to be I'm not the only one with audio bugs buying a bunny.
Oh, we've got a question now. Where's Anthony? I mean, where's Gregory?
In this show, no.
No, JW, I answered the question. Me,
I'm
you.
Look at me! I am the captain.
I'm just saying,
You answer the mirror question.
I'm just saying, to kids, are you buying a bunny? I'm not answering this question. I'm just saying, how does make you think I'm gonna answer the question?
The levels of mistrust going on right now.
William, this entire series takes place a long time after the events of Security Breach. Okay, so Gregory is gone, not at the Pizzaplex anymore, and none of, like it was just explained, none of the other animatronics were there either. It was just Glamrock Bonnie, and then Mira showed up, and then Taylor, etc.
Mm-hmm.
So Taylor has been going out. So like in the time between season 1 and season 2, Taylor has been going out and trying to find these characters, fixing them, going out again,
Putting
trying
them
to
back
find
together. Hey! Hiyo!
That is exactly what he's trying to do.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't think we ever said like how long before like Security Breach. I don't think we just said sometime after, right? Or I don't know.
Mhm.
First.
No, we haven't established it.
The daycare attendant.
And
Daycare
you haven't
accident.
found
Yeah,
any
you know,
of the others?
classic FNAF 4. I will put you back together.
That was indeed the joke I was making, because that's one of the only things I can reference. Thank you, BB. Haven't. And I've been searching for almost 2 months now.
Wait. So, he's still not hacked?
I told you, Mira. I checked him 1,000 times. This again? Adam, how many times? You can't find the system.
Jacob got so livid.
Yeah. I have practiced with that with Aiden, that's the thing.
Good job, Taylor. Your robot broke my robot.
He's not my robot, his own set. Ugh, forget it, he's not listening.
That line is delivered so well.
I
Oh,
know.
okay.
It's like, of course I was not gonna listen to Taylor. He's like, Third time mimic, gosh.
Yeah, I guess you know. I mean, who knows if they still don't know? They still mistrust him because the whole thing about being a former Afton follower or something. You never know. Oh, and also, apparently
Yeah, you shouldn't be trusting him.
I shouldn't put this comment on screen, but if I don't, okay. Like someone apparently Glamrock Freddy
Yes,
came with.
he did.
I don't think we
Yeah,
saw
that-
Glamrock Freddy in here either. That was Glamrock Bonnie before.
No,
That-
that's the reason why he's not here, because he's gone.
There you go.
Yeah,
I think we actually explained something about that in season 1 roleplay at least.
Believe it or not, it was in the shortest episode.
okay, but
Okay.
it's in the
Oh,
roleplay.
yeah!
It's not canon.
No,
No,
what
the
he meant is
shortest
that-
episode of this, the thing we watched yesterday.
Yeah, in the shortest episode, yeah. Okay,
Oh yeah. Oh, that was why, because it was the part we started like talking about Fred because we said, "Oh, I miss Fred." Or
Yeah,
something.
because how
Oh,
much I
yeah.
got confused on
We-
Fred.
yeah,
Anybody
you know.
think Fred?
Yeah, when we went
Everything is
into a hour-long tangent about the golden age of YouTube and Fred's presence.
Jacob didn't even say farewell at the end of that stream.
he was done.
There was no need.
Until next time.
Yeah.
He didn't need sense to be talked into him. He's just not feeling well, Skrill.
But you said he was fine.
Here is lying.
When his sickness blows over, he'll be back to his regular self.
Yeah, because she made a promise saying that she won't tell anything to Skrill.
Dude, I thought he was about to pull a Jeremy and just cut off the front of his face there.
Why?
Because that's what Jeremy did in the actual franchise.
But guess what? He's not Jeremy. He's
Well,
not.
okay, because yes, Jeremy is the only person who can cut off his face with a paper shredder.
Exactly.
Any average Joe can do it. It's just that not every average Joe will want to do it.
Emily has no emotion.
I think it's
Well-
because of the no contact thing we mentioned earlier.
Mhm.
That'll be
I'm
fixed for
sure,
next time.
Yep, precisely.
Oh,
All
God.
right.
All right, we did it.
We did, yes.
No,
I'm
the
finally-
live stream.
A secret to the Plex stream where there was mid to low chaos.
Yes, and I'm finally caught up with this series.
You did it, Jacob.
I've
Now you
seen
need
it
to catch up
all.
on Cloma. Now you have to catch up on Cloma.
Alright, where's episode 2? And my new role.
And my new role. Apparently,
I'm working on it. dude.
Yeah,
I'm
as
working on it.
Glamrock, as I was about to say
as
Glamrock
Monty, I'm
Gator.
apparently Glamrock. Okay.
That's Montgomery Gator. Yes, Monty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys need to
I'm
do the
working on
cons because I couldn't figure out the cons. My only con was like it's short. That's it. But that's my kind of running along.
It's
joke because
short?
It's so good. Look, it's just so good.
Long.
I know.
I don't
I'm
know
just
how
saying
equipped.
it's not good. It's
I don't
just
know
so
how
good.
equipped
want
I am
more.
to really speak on it. I popped in here at like the tail end, but just from the scene that I did get the chance to like actually like, involve myself in here. I enjoyed it generally. I feel like
Oh
the
my
audio
God.
mixing might still need some work because again, it is a bit weird whenever I'm listening to Jacob with a completely normal audio right now, but then I'm looking at the actual thing and he is notably quiet. So
I
that,
recorded
that,
those lines
that-
with the exact same headset I'm using right now.
right.
Yeah,
I mean
no, that
that
was my
tells
fault.
me that it is an editing issue and not a Jacob issue.
Mhm,
Right.
mhm, it was.
So we might want to work on that. I think the animation is still quite good. Like all things considered, this series has always been really good with its animation lately.
Yes.
The
It
it feels like the story's still pretty easy to follow. Again, I'm a FNAF fan, so I don't know. Is it easy to
Jacob,
follow for a
you
random person? I'm not sure. That's Jacob's opinion, but I think it's fairly easy to follow,
Okay, that's good.
assuming I don't listen to KW.
Whoa! Yesterday was a big list.
W, you've been uninvited to the Secret to the Plex streams.
Hey, look, lest we forget about the documentary being canon versus non-canon on
Dude, I like how we had that in the next stream. We did have a similar issue, except it got solved much sooner. That whole like trans debate is like, Are they or are they not? Is that or is it not related to
I
anything?
did. I wasn't
Yes
sure.
and no. Yes, they are. No, it's not related.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. No, the music selection is fun for just like for someone who is well known in the someone who does know quite a bit of the franchise, just because it's fun to point at the tracks and be like, "Hey, I know that one." It's just fun trivia.
Excuse me, are you saying I'm not into FNAF?
All right, do you not know
she's
what
saying that-
soundtracks they're using?
I do too.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, she's not saying she's the only one who figured it out. She's saying someone who did figure it out.
Okay.
Like for a FNAF fan, I like the music selection just because it's nice to be able to have that trivia of like, hey, I know what game that's from. Hey, I know where that's from.
This is all really nice hearing this from BB Butter, but it's not going to last long when BB Butter watches it back and sees the necklace. Then it's going to be
What
just a
happened with
whole
the
list of
necklace?
questions.
No.
What happened to the necklace, guys?
Oh my
Well,
oh boy, here it comes.
Don't tell me I was right about this being like the Eleanor necklace, and you guys gave it like a weird shape or so. What's going on here? Hang on.
Just play right here.
It's late. It's much later after this. Screw it. And
alone.
Just let it play, buddy.
Why wouldn't you just believe?
I found this
There you go.
in Bonnie's groom room today. It's yours, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Hi, took his
Thanks.
hoodie off. Woo.
I thought the clothing on ghosts is meant to be bound to the spirit when they die. It's a little strange that the necklace was disconnected from you, especially considering I was able to hold it.
That's
she's
the
a
only
demon.
mention of the necklace.
She's a dick. Wow.
That's not the only odd thing.
Okay, then we go into the feelings part. Okay.
So what was I supposed to be angry about? What was that, like a reveal or something?
I think it was more because we thought like you would have questions about like what mechanic this was supposed to be
Is that the
referencing.
Eleanor story?
Is it to be beautiful or something you mentioned? Like, I don't know.
That is one of the stories where Eleanor's in, yes. And it does
Right.
have like the necklace thing, yes. I'm amazed you remember like an actual like short story title there, but
Oh, that's because KW
Because I
mentioned
brought it up.
earlier. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
I mentioned it earlier. Okay.
well, I mean, is it the Eleanor necklace?
Or is it reminiscent of it, rather?
It's reminiscent.
Why can you answer that?
Reminiscent.
It just did. Yeah. Reminiscent. Okay.
So is it serving the same purpose but doesn't have the same what's going on here? Just
Well, I don't think we can answer that because you have to wait till.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
the real question would be like, how is Niall able to wear it like right now? Because obviously, if it was in Bonnie's green room, then he definitely didn't die with it on. Therefore, it wouldn't have been bound to him in the same way. And that's
Yeah.
what Mira's implying here is that every single piece of clothing a ghost has ever owned ceases to be material the moment
No,
that
it's
they
just the
actually.
clothing that
No,
they
I
were
don't
wearing
think she
when they
meant
died.
Okay. So again, Eleanor, I'm not going to go into her full thing, but it's unclear exactly what she is. She seems to have more demonic properties than an actual spirit or ghost or animatronic, though. She seems to be some supernatural, otherworldly creature instead. So that is a decent enough cop-out that I could believe that the necklace doesn't have the same properties as the thing.
The only
That is not a thing that has been expressed in FNAF media, but if this series were to say, oh, well, it's of demonic property, so it doesn't necessarily follow the same rules, like, okay, sure, I could buy it.
Hey,
The only
Elise,
thing
we're
I can
not
say about the only thing I can say about the necklace is that when Niall like sees it, his eyes from that point on stop glowing. That's the only thing I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What did I didn't
So-
know that in the
I was about to
first?
say, and I don't think anybody else noticed
I mean,
it.
yeah, that means nothing to me, but I'm sure that will. I'm sure that
the
some people in
only
the
thing-
chat right now are thinking some ideas.
Yeah, the only thing I can, and I don't recall if it was Agony or Remnant they collected. I know it's one. I think it's Remnant if I recall correctly. But the only thing that tells me is that it's just slowly siphoning away his spiritual energy, be it either Agony or Remnant. That's the only thing I can think of.
Ah, it glows but for a second. Recognizes
Mm.
what it is.
Eleanor's in him. He's actually a
Oh.
shapeshifter. He's
Oh
not
my
really
God!
Niall. He's
Oh,
Eleanor.
Oh, wait.
God.
Okay, hang on. They didn't stop glowing when he touched it. They stopped glowing when he saw it for the first time. So it siphoned him already. Even if he hadn't accepted it right now, that was it.
I also never
Fake
realized
seal.
until now what's going on at the top here for this necklace.
Oh,
What
Uh,
I don't
I've
think this
already
is.
opened.
uh,
Yeah, when Mira holds it, it's fine. It doesn't have that issue. But in this
it's
format,
because she's
yeah.
holding it with her right hand, where the one that's closer to the screen, so it just
Okay.
covers it.
Right, yeah.
Don't pause on that frame. You can see it widening.
Yeah, hey, like I said before, when editing Gacha videos, if sometimes you pause the wrong time, you end up with Ghost Agatha.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
All
not
right.
having quite the same extreme reaction you guys were trying to build up there, but
I think it was just paranoia essentially. Like,
well, I mean, I have questions about it, sure. I mean, but like, we don't know enough about it in this series for me to actually make an opinion on it. Like,
yeah, all right then.
the only opinion here is that was noticeably you cutting corners whenever you wanted to put that necklace on there, because you just cut off the top there for that entire thing and hope no one would notice.
Well, that's the actual prop from the Gacha thing, and as it turns
Yeah, but
out,
you
it doesn't
could have
have
done
an
a
end.
camera angle there. The what's her face did Mira was covering it. You could have found a way, I'm sure.
I guess if Niall reached out for it with both hands, then we wouldn't have any loose strings or anything.
That's true. I could have done that, but I didn't because I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, you see, the problem with that is it's an excellent idea. I wish I thought of before.
Hey, Elays, we're not talking about Mira's casing. We're never.
Oh, hey, let's talk about
casing.
Mira's casing. Let's talk about Mira's casing. What is it? Is it metal? Is it rubber? What's going on there? Is it polystyrene? I don't know.
Hey, if it's rubber, then I have a bad news, and it's not FNAF related. It is animatronic related, though. That stuff melts. There's a reason they don't use it as much anymore on animatronic bodies.
Well, in that case,
and Mira,
if she were
is
blushing,
known
it would melt
Yeah.
right off.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
That I'm just saying. Look at the Rockfire band. Do some research into them. So those rubber masks do a number on those endoskeletons eventually.
Yikes.
Yeah, no, that's for sure not rubber, but I don't remember what I said what it was made of. All I know is that she's supposed to be the most advanced full-time animatronic, and I actually did have the answer. She is for the illusion disc. Why she doesn't have illusion disc? Because she literally is the illusion disc in the old FNAF lore. There, got your answer. Boom, bye, done.
Oh,
I
okay,
could buy that, sure.
Okay,
there we go.
Not my reality disc idea, but fair enough. Okay.
Sure, I mean.
All right.
All right, Jacob, you got your pros and cons. I don't really have any pros and cons. It's my video.
I don't have any cons either. I don't know what to say.
To be fair, I mean, it's fine to have like things you don't like about your own work.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, trust me. Every time I watch a Mutant Girl episode, I'm always talking about the stuff that went wrong.
Or ponies. Hello. I talk about crap about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if that's the case, then I guess I did a good job with my animating, and the timing of the opening and closing of mouths in accordance to the voice actors was actually synced really well this time. It's not usually done very well, but in this time it was done well. And one of my only cons probably is the first thing is that when tweening with sprites like this, I have obviously all like their different like movable components like as different layers. However, as you can see in this shot here,
you can kind of see a few like the lines, the outlines of them.
You can see the lines still, and I'm really trying to improve that, but I can't get them to go away like for the life of me. It's so annoying.
Yeah, at least they're not like you don't see like the outline of green screening on top of them this time.
Oh yeah, no, they have gray. It's a gray background just so that it's less obvious.
Ah, there you go. I guess if you did like just change the background to black in the last second before you export the files, then you would just have no. But then, oh wait, that'd be very difficult
Yeah,
to
well,
outline.
then it
Never
would
mind.
blend in with the outlines. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be very difficult to like determine like where exactly did I literally draw the line here. Okay, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, makes sense.
It's a hard thing to get rid of, but I'm still trying to get rid of it. And another con is my Monty impression, but we don't have to worry about that anymore, I guess.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, you know,
been
that
worse.
issue's fixed here, you know?
Yeah, we got Jacob Butter, who can voice, it seems, every single character.
How
Call
do
him Kellen Gaunt.
Look, this is why I keep auditioning for like everything, just out the off chance that I might be suited for something. People don't know about it.
Yeah.
But
All right,
also, like,
Jacob,
this
you're
is
up.
fun. It is fun how like that happens like a lot of the time in Gacha review.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, make sure to probably look at actual Monty's voice line since he's in the game. But like, for the
I
record,
will.
that was a
I
good
did that-
first
You
shot.
weren't
Like, I'm
far
just
off,
saying, for
you
someone who
weren't
does
far
not
off.
know at all what that character sounds like, just going off of my description, that
Description.
was really well.
I agree.
Yeah, I will look up. It's like I did that with Funtime Freddy as well. Just trying
Yeah.
to look up that one, which actually, fortunately enough, it just so happened that was one of the lines that was already that the one line had its party time was already a line that Funtime Freddy said, so I could just literally just practice.
Well, you
telling
said
it.
you said rock and roll in your impression of Monty, and that is what he says as
Yeah.
well. So
Oh, okay. That again, pure coincidence.
it's your intuition. I'm telling you,
I guess. Yeah. All right.
it's a gift.
As our Lord and Savior Bob Ross says, happy accident.
Yes.
Happy accident.
Yes.
Happy little accidents.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Jacob,
That was
what are
my
your
happy
pros
little
and cons?
accident for this happy little video. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. I think. Yeah. My biggest con again was the lines with no context, and even if I didn't know from behind the scenes, it would have still been obvious to me because I've pinpointed that kind of issue before in other stuff as well, where it's definitely clear that the voice actors were just kind of left to their own devices in other things. I guess also. I try to think. There's not so many elements of like craziness or stuff that I'm like, what on earth is going on here? Why is this happening? Because honestly, because most of the confusion is just again background knowledge this time. I mean, if I didn't know that about the daycare stuff, Sunny appearing out of nowhere, it's like, who on earth is this character? But then again, I didn't care because they were fun already. Want to see more of that.
So does the actual FNAF fandom, by the way. That is one of the two things that everyone unanimously agreed was good in Security Breach.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Daycare attendant, easily my favorite character.
Also, you said before that as a FNAF fan, recognizing the music, the music is really fitting. As a non-FNAF fan, actually, yeah, the tracks themselves, I guess maybe I have listened to a fair amount of FNAF music, but not all of it, and they do still actually fit significantly. I mean, I know that some of them are obviously remixes of classical songs in music box form, but then
Praise
again,
FNAF
I love classical
World.
music.
That was the only good thing about it.
Okay, no, hold on. Everyone gave FNAF World a lot of hate. I've actually been replaying FNAF World recently for my timeline series. It's actually not as bad as I remember it.
I actually have a theory about FNAF World.
So do I.
Yeah, let's save it. Let's save it.
Can we talk about Pokemon, please? Can we talk about Pokemon?
I'm saving my big FNAF World theory for the timeline video.
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna say it now. I was just saying, like, I actually do have a theory about it. I wasn't gonna say it.
Oh no, it's 5 minutes to midnight. My internet is about to go down soon. Oh dear. Well, I guess it's time to wrap up this stream then. Well, looking forward to the next episode. Now that I'm all caught up, I have all the context and everything.
Oh yeah,
okay.
When is episode 2, actually? Do you have a estimate?
I don't have an estimate, no.
We haven't been setting lines to record yet, so definitely early in production.
Yeah, very, very.
Very much so.
Okay, William's got there you go. If you're getting animation pros from William, then that's a good sign.
Where are my pros for the ponies? Hey, William, come on!
Your animation was live action and a hand.
It wasn't even.
And sometimes a torso.
It wasn't even stop motion. It was motion.
It was just motion.
The worst part is from what I could tell, it wasn't even like a toy that had like actual like like points on it. It didn't have any actual movable areas.
No. No, it didn't. But that's just what Hasbro provided.
Hey,
Oh well.
look, Pony
Has
season
Hasbro
2.
giveth and Hasbro
Pony
taketh
season
away.
2. Pony season 2.
William,
Movie Gacha.
What are the cons?
Did you just say
While
you
we
didn't know how
wait
to do
for
animals
William-
in Gacha? That's going to be weird. Oh, wait, no, I forgot they turned to humans after the... Okay, yeah, whatever.
Oh my god, Jacob Butter, why?
While we wait for William's cons, I do want to say the Nile VA is such a calm and serene person in real life. It's
Which
really
is-
hard to get him to raise his voice.
Yeah, how... That does, if that was an issue you knew about that, how come you decide to cast him for this?
I will say
Because his voice is perfect.
I like.
Oh, okay, third point for the
thing,
normal turn, but yeah, that makes sense.
letting loose with villain roles is probably one of the more fun aspects because that's one of those things
Niall's
that
not really a
does
villain,
separate
though.
it.
Niall's not really a villain.
Oh.
He's just a bully in the first season.
Yeah,
be
this is
honest.
Niall
That's
on
it.
the screen right here. This guy.
He's just a jerk.
Well, you in antagonistic role. Then should I put it?
All right, yeah.
I like those roles more in general, but one of the things that are fun about them is that you can just let loose. Like if I'm doing Pete, I'm not screaming all the time. I'm not back here like yelling out death threats or anything, right?
You did yell a threat one time.
I'm not like having a meltdown or anything, right? That's not a thing that tends to happen all the time with more good aligned characters. Whereas for more antagonists, it's you can get away with that a little more.
Okay, the internet is dying. Last bit with William. Con's still a bit confusing. Some of these could have been better in certain scenes. Well, don't worry, because next time. All right. Thanks you, everyone. Please leave a like. Audio section. Match got us already. Check out this video for but
he's racking.
All right, and on that note, until well, I'm off. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.